Greetings from the throne of grace. Today we are going to look at divine fragrance. We all know what fragrance is and what fragrance means. When you talk about fragrance, you talk about sweet scent, you talk about sweet odor, you talk about sweet aroma when you talk about fragrance. And then divine fragrance is a revelation that is coming now that we are expecting the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Is part of the last truth, the revelation, the knowledge that is associated with the coming Lion, because divine fragrance is the aura of the coming King himself. Now, the divine fragrance and the aura of the coming King is a fragrance that introduces the Lion himself. When a spirit decides to introduce himself with a particular fragrance that can be perceived physically, it means that it's beyond human comprehension, but it is happening in our time. The coming Lion has an aura. He has a distinct, definitive fragrance, just like the way we know this, some designers, perfumes, different brands introduce their quality, and then different qualities have different prices. One of the ways to know a good brand, one of the ways to know an expensive brand is through the cost. And then there are some perfumes that when you put the perfume on your clothes, it can stay like 2 months. There are some perfumes that when you put it, it goes away, it fades the same minute. So the separation is in brand and the quality. Quality determines price. So the aura of the Lion of the tribe of Judah is the divine fragrance that introduces his presence. When a very powerful spirit wants to come into a territory or into an environment, he announces using his fragrance. And when the fragrance is introduced into the atmosphere, other smaller spirits will have to vacate that geographic or that territory, because you see, it is man that don't understand kada. Spirits understand kada. Spirits understand separation and sizes. When a smaller spirit receives the fragrance of a great spirit, he submits and then he vacates the territory. So the aura of the Lion of Judah, divine fragrance of this last millennium, is already with us. And whenever it comes into a territory where the Lion can be found or his people, it gives signal to every other smaller spirit to vacate, because the Lion is around. So divine fragrance is a very deep revelation for the waiting saints, so that we can know when the fragrance is around and how to relate with the fragrance. And we can know the battles that we can win. For a man to use his physical nose to perceive the fragrance of a spirit is, like I said, something that is beyond human comprehension. But it is with us, because this is the last appearance of God on earth, and so many things are possible. Divine fragrance is a knowledge we all need, because when a spirit is around you, you need to know and to separate the spirit that is around you through their fragrances. And now that we are expecting the coming Lion of the tribe of Judah, the most powerful spirit in eternity, he has his fragrance, and we need to identify that fragrance and all that we can achieve when the fragrance comes in our environment. I'll see you in the next episode.